Misconception. Misconception.
The cannon.
Misconception.
I'll leave your brain stimulated.
Slang came from a land where they suffer from the effects of depravity like gang banging and earthquakes. Most famous, no-namer, split a brain and plain a taste for the king of kings. I know it's a strange concept, peddling redemption. Boy, what more can I say? Made me in like Craven, trying to make him famous. It's not Dre. Filling these 58s with phrases that would deem us unfit to succeed among these heathens. It's so crucial in the belly of the crucible that you would understand that stage like him on a Daniel. It's handing out cancer, that's why fame was never the aim. And the back is the front, on my left side up, that's a concept.
Misconception.
Those deadly habits have me losing my cool. It's what your frame of mind is chosen. I'll leave your brain stimulated.
Misconception.
Those deadly habits have me losing my cool. It's what your frame of mind is chosen. I'll leave your brain stimulated.
So many misconceptions, missing the mark, misdirected, driving reckless and aggressive, fueled by our false perceptions. Our methods need correction, spitting venom in the face and violate the ones we should protect. Is an attempt to motivate, neglect our obligations. Place the blame on someone else, point out the flaws in other people and take the focus off ourselves. Those who have been abused view leadership as illegitimate, so they don't think it's necessary to play by the rules or submit. They see authority as nothing more than a power trip, and they don't want to be plugged into it. They'd rather see that power strip. Get it? Power strip. It's unfortunate, disproportionate. The door is wide open for false teachers to twist the truth and distort it. No examples left to follow. Left to automate, acting foolish but can't see it, so we're wise in our own eyes. The life and crucifixion of Christ is a beautiful depiction of service and submission within a leadership position.
Misconception.
Those deadly habits have me losing my cool. It's what your frame of mind is chosen. I'll leave your brain stimulated.
Misconception.
Those deadly habits have me losing my cool. It's what your frame of mind is chosen. I'll leave your brain stimulated.
You probably have it all figured out, right? Like you're the type that believes that if you act right, then that just might make you righteous in God's sight. You've been a really good person, you follow the good book as much as you could. You probably didn't go to church as much as you should, but it's all good. I mean, you never really killed anybody, never really steal from anybody. You never lusted much or did much touching of any bodies. You never use the Lord's name in vain, and you respect your neighbor. You try to maintain peace, love your enemies, and not hold on to anger. You really believe that you could receive God's favor by your good deeds and right behavior, but you're dead in your transgressions and need a savior. Cause you can never win God's approval or the removal of sinful discretions. Your righteous acts of removing God's wrath is in fact the biggest misconception.
Misconception.
Those deadly habits have me losing my cool. It's what your frame of mind is chosen. I'll leave your brain stimulated.
Misconception.
Those deadly habits have me losing my cool. It's what your frame of mind is chosen. I'll leave your brain stimulated.
Since my conception, I've been riddled with deception. Televised lies devised to lead a blind insurrection against the resurrection. And the greatest misconception, the world believes the Christian is foolish without direction. And they knock it, then knock it. But what does it profit? A profit to be socially ostracized. And no, we ain't stopping to mock it. But if there's anything I can do to raise the stock in the market for a biblical worldview, then there's no longer an option. Here with the humble beast and no subtleties and no tongue-in-cheek, this is what I mean. They don't understand anything about the faith I believe in, they wanna belittle me. But it's cool though, they just know the pseudo, the fake faith, the false one, the Western God that's man-made, and not the biblical awesome. Toss them, pick up the Reasons for God by Timothy Keller and read it. There is a God you should believe in, and his name is Jesus.
Misconception.
Those deadly habits have me losing my cool. It's what your frame of mind is chosen. I'll leave your brain stimulated.
Misconception.
Those deadly habits have me losing my cool. It's what your frame of mind is chosen. I'll leave your brain stimulated.
That's back.
See, the misconception is, you watch season 1 and thought that was the end of the story. But you see, we don't do season finales. We just come back and drop more triple doubles.
One woman in my living quarters, and I ain't throwing dollars suicide shit. So rock didn't play a part at all. I combed through it, and it's the woman that I picked. Wedding hand on the left hand, head first into that mosh pit. And when that Marvin come on, I don't have to be cautious. You messing up that good music when you add the consequence. Trying to find forever minus God, use your common sense. We set fire to your box, keep your 4 squares. I hear you hating from the crowd, screaming 4 squares. Yeah, we Christian, that's neither here nor there. The track still getting chewed up, homie, 4 pairs.
We say they missing out, and now don't make no sense, say. YOLO's a no-show for repeat, we syndicate. Following they passions while we following the master. So we sorta kinda imitate, following what sin say. Synonym, synonym. And it's sinning us if we keep it Benjamin. But the difference is that this life didn't pleasure us. Tried to let it rule us, but that ruler didn't measure up. So they question us, living as king. How we change your man to peace? You ain't get the metaphor? Let me write it down. Life's more than spinning wheels. Christ brought the foul, you can pick that letter up.
We're flawless and we think we're better. It's official, got it all together. We don't want them getting the wrong impression. Cause that ain't real, that's a misconception. Been a struggle, only Jesus kept us, and we still fall, so it's hard to get up. We don't want them getting the wrong impression. Cause this is real, ain't no misconception.
Yeah, got a girl on my arm, but that's my wife though. And I don't need a side piece, I don't like those. Lil' mama working that body, watch these eyes close. Say his pockets way too fat, they need lipos. 20 racks, make it rain, sparkles on them bottles. Lift them up, shout it bad, she look like a model. Rolling up, smoking loud, this is what we follow. Past that, looking back, things are kinda hollow. I never be slave to the most in commas or the Gucci, Polo, Louis Vuitton, and Balenciaga. And miss me all together, you talking, squeezing that llama. We live as kings, only mean that we living to please the Father.
Don't approach me, better unapproach me. My words were so killer, even the gun quotes me still. Battle rappers murder, they probably quote me still. So sorry that I hurt them, and yo, I hope they heal. Had to peel, the peeling was the mirage. But homie, that wasn't real, they still live in their garage. They got trendsetters and hell raisers. We stay in our own lane, we trailblazers. We all trail, we all failing constantly. Easy, that's a tall tale apostrophe. But we playing to lose all, a new sport. So tell them we bruise hard. We're flawless and we think we're better. It's official, got it all together. We don't want them getting the wrong impression. Cause that ain't real, that's a misconception. Been a struggle, only Jesus kept us, and we still fall, so it's hard to get up. We don't want them getting the wrong impression. Cause this is real, ain't no misconception.
They throw stones, I just pick them up and build. I write in braille so these listeners can feel. I guess they figured if they kill us, then we'll cease. They forgot this problem started when they crucified our leader. And who is we? We just some raggedy believers, some hip-hop hybrids who married Mother Teresa. So they think, but they don't get to know me. They throw me out they circles for being a square. Homie, out the abundance of my heart, you hear my heart speak. And I don't fit in your genre, don't try to box me. But punch me in, I'm trying to get this beat a beat and pleading with your eardrums until they bleed the blood of Jesus. But wait, I know you think this here is gospel rapping. It's more like bringing balance, these rap scales for the cracking. The streets told me real killers move in silence. Then how come all these rappers out here talking violent? But let's take all your preconceptions or your misconceptions that I'm something other than you with a different direction. I'm Southside Chicago, I'm Southwest Atlanta. I'm Compton with manners, I'm good truth and bad grammar.
We're flawless and we think we're better. It's official, got it all together. We don't want them getting the wrong impression. Cause that ain't real, that's a misconception. Been a struggle, only Jesus kept us, and we still fall, so it's hard to get up. We don't want them getting the wrong impression. Cause this is real, ain't no misconception.
CC2.
Fictitious foolish got me on a sick one. I'm still from the side, ready to die for the mission. I'm meditated, then I levitated, elevated, celebrated. You should celebrate it. This is that embedded greatness. Good, good, go. I'm a madman, mathematics, static, still in the stars. I'm a bad man, bask in the battle. I'm a battered mad hatter with the earth on a platter, meek and mild till I get freaking wild. It's a misconception, messing with your intellect. I reckon it'll be neck and neck before I let the deck eject the message. This is not a warning, this is what you wanted on the table. Craig, let him know the little homie willing and able. Let's
Yo,
get
Vegas, get active. Flipping your city like gentrification, all in the ghetto upon a dirty mattress. Words of that sister actress. Nevada gets it cracking. It's hot and Jay got a jacket. Pull pedals back if you asking if love's a long practice. Full metal jacket, duly known as a banana clip when rapping. That's a loaded magazine of ammunition. Plan a snippet so these magazines will go bananas. Overloaded clips of flows floating, only showing sinking ships 10% of just why he's frozen. Let it go, it's hotter than sprinters in Arizona. Juxtapose him to a snowman in Nova Scotia. It's raps, Christopher Nolan, picture me rolling pistol emoji. Blah! This a misconception, triple threat. Dick Givens flex, still a Christian, yep. Don't need acknowledgement, just respect the conglomerate. Double tap it and follow it, they shocked to see us. Like Donald Trump up in a taqueria, watching Evita crying over Argentina or Maria dominating Serena. I'm trying to find a big homie for Slim Jesus. Thesis of a new hope, more hardcore than Star Wars Part 4, rated R or Rosa Parks sore. Feet kicked off the bus, exiting starboard. Light saves like a time change, hands up and down like a sine wave. Gospel be the humble, don't sleep, the beast is a mind frame.
They told me to rap, what's that? Is it tracks? Is it facts? Is it trap? Is it rats? With metaphors you ready for? The medic stored inside it. Is it similes of violence? Is it sympathy or similar? The sinner's lords inside them. The problem ain't wordplay. I get schizophrenic with sitting straight, jacking the beat. Blood all on it. Hashtag a Dracula scheme. Trick or treat, it ain't magic. I'ma vanish when I pass to the team. 32, half that. Grab a 16 and let it shoot. Betty Boop with the black top. I'm a mascot for the dreaded truth. Locks all in my head. Ain't no chain that I hang from, but he hang from where I came from. That's death. Guess what? I ain't done. I'm rapping. Beneath it is Jesus reaching for actors. Living high hallelujah with the asterisk. Correction, they buried the body under the mattress. Living my dream while you're sleeping in different caskets.
I was created to make a statement of sentence. Sentence the earth on this mission. Trying to make a way from my siblings. Brothers and sisters who drinking out of them cisterns with cracks in them. Listen but lack hearing. Who looking but lack vision. Initially made in the Lord's image. Dynamic. Nothing lacking magic. Couldn't make it happen. Look at us. You hear us rapping. Now they complaining, but how can they be mad at all? King dreamed a dream, but we seen scenes that'll make us all change the channel. We channeled all of this energy, pretend to be savages. We ravage our so-called enemies that look like us, but it look like us. Ain't gon' make it unless we shake it. We can't look back much. Turned around to give a helping hand. I'm like, man, they gon' make it, baking soda boil inside these pants. Now they wondering, is it rap, is it gospel? Look, all you need to know is I was dead, now I'm not the real. Recognizing real, and if they don't love me like Pac, they finna respect how I'm moving and that I'm never gon' stop. I hit my pastor on the cell, I said I'm catching hell. Well, what you think they did to Jesus? Only time will tell. Can't believe we rap about the faith and people like the sound. We out here working in these streets, you better ask around. Tell them other rappers we don't want it, they can have the crown. They have to lay it down when you hear that trumpet sound. We know who got the keys to the kingdom. When the king come, crown him and your kingdom. If his kingdom ain't bow him, yeah, say it with your chest. When the bishop is the king in the night, the queen get the rest. I'm the only pine that's on one, back in old one. I was wishing labels sign me, but now I'm on one. That ain't bragging, that's just motivation. Get your education, this industry overrated. Satan saturated, folk be lying to your face and saying that they glad you made it. Turn your back and you can hear them hating in their conversation. Ooh, snake face with the same bait and the same fake to get your face 808 bass. Nah, bass like the bass plate. How you running home? You ain't in that zone, they don't let it slide. You ain't safe, wonder how do we survive in a suicide, do or die jungle. Let the spirit lead like you want to. Yeah, Misconceptions 3. Come and mess with we. Yeah, Gibbs, Jackie, Craig, we out.